Cakrasamvara text, page number 2. Soba vai shido sarva dharma soba vai shido vai dombe ngale zeno yare gun me java do je jembe go gun da ga ja je ba Za da jian da nie ben zhen zi ren jie jian jia xia nie du jie yu.
From within a state of emptiness, the entire universe arises as the form of the great compassionate Lord, free of any reference point, white like a kunda flower, with one face and 4 arms. The 2 main hands are joined at the heart, and the outer 2 hold a lotus and mala. He is adorned with precious ornaments and sits in the Vajra posture.
Om mani padme hum, Om mani padme hum, Om mani padme hum, Om mani padme hum. Omane beme voin do garne gain roi jar me yon go sar me do dang o ye rai de yon je do gar den zoi ja ban ze ya yen da yon je nye de la At
his heart, which is my dwelling place, is the wrathful king, the protector Achala, blue like a flax flower, holding a sword in his right hand and a lasso in his left, held in threatening mudra at his heart, standing on his right foot and placing his left knee on a sun's seat. His splendorous form outshines the 4 Maras.
Om Beza Zinra Maro Jahong Pe, Om Beza Zinra Maro Janahong Pe, Om Beza Zinra Maro Janahong Pe. Baza Zinra Maro Janahong Pe, De Ye Do Garchen Jon Pe Nye De Ra Le Bai Mo Shan Ye Gun Do Mar Jan Ye Zhe Goi Do Ba Ga Zhan Zi Yaka Yanja Rabe Dasu.
At Achala's heart, upon a dharma source, lotus and sun, I appear as Vajravarahi, red with 2 faces and 2 arms, holding a curved knife, a skull cup, and a katvanga. With the right leg bent and the left one outstretched, I abide in a posture of royal enjoyment.
Savambadandra Ganaya Bezawananaya Bazambero Zanaya Hong Be Sova Savambadandra Ganaya Bezawanan Bezambero Zanaya Hong Be Sova Savambadandra Ganaya Bezawananaya Bazambero Zanaya Hong Be Sova Savambadandra Bezawananaya Bazambero Zanaya Hong Be Sova Savambadandra Ganaya Bezawananaya Bazambero Zanaya Hong Be Sova Sarvambadandra Ganaya Bezawarnanaya Bezambero Zanaya Hong Be Zovai Majanam Ganyan Be Senjanam De Dong Adasha Sanje Gomban Doja Vajanam
I will practice the yoga of the 4 empowerments so that all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, may have happiness, be freed from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood.
Zave Lama Dorjee Jangego Era Gaba Namba Jom Dende Dorjee Zhenze Ba Mo Yan Danje Dredon Zenje Ya Yun Re Ba Dang Renja Darja Jenje Jangon Yo Don Zenje Lord Gargunje Oda Waze Zeje Dambar Yo Janza Wadan Joje Shabadan Yasayara Goya Sorvaye Gewa Jonze Dage Yazaba Tanju Zobe Janju Jambo
appear as the Yidam deity. Before me, at brow level, on a seat of lotus, sun, moon, and silk brocade, is my root guru Vajradhara in the form of Bhagavan Sri Heruka. Holding Vajra and bell, he is with his consort Varahi, who holds a curved knife and skull cup. The father and consort are adorned with bone ornaments, ribbons, and jewels. With one leg outstretched and the other leg bent, they stand on a seat of Kalaratri and Bhairava. Moving in the 9 moods of dance, they abide in a brilliance of rays and light. Whatever slight virtue I have gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate it all for the great, complete enlightenment.
Lama Dorjee Garchen Mandala Lama Dorjee Garchen
Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me.
Lama ya mian zan za bane, oze gar bon zha da mon zan dan, liu jia zhe jian ban bia wan jiu de, dan ye san jie dan jian de bei ge. Mandala ya guan ye de jie, Lama ya yuan yuan jia jian zai ne, wo zai gan man dan jian jian bai dan, wo ge zhe jia san wei wan jia de. Dan ye san jie dan jian de bei zong, zha dong ai jie ran xian ye de xian, Lama ya yuan dui jie bai wei le, wo zeng wan bon zhe de nian gar dan, ye jie zhe jia sun bia wan jiu de, dan ye san jie gun jie de ran, jian gan ne bian qian wai gun zhe de, Lama ya yuan wo dan wo zai jie, jie wan ne dan ge san jian bai dan, jie bia wan de san jie dan jie jie, ge san de dan nian ye ye xie se, wo wan nian ya lun zhe de jie de, jie zai ye jie jia jia jian bai ne.
Back to page 11. Or no, page 9. Great Guru, or page 10, sorry. From the coil of hair between the brows of the Guru Father with Mother, white light radiates, dissolving between my brows and cleansing the obscurations of my body. I receive the supreme vase empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's form, the deity Mandala, appearing yet empty. From the point of union of the Guru, Father, and Mother, white light with a red glow radiates, dissolving into my throat and cleansing the obscurations of my speech. I receive the supreme secret empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's speech, the nature of mantra, heard yet empty. From the endless knot at the heart of the Guru, Father, and Mother, blue light radiates, dissolving into my heart and cleansing the obscurations of my mind. I receive the supreme third empowerment, and I realize the nature of all the Buddha's mind, free from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru, Father, and Mother melt into light, dissolving into my crown and purifying the grasping of my three doors. I receive the fourth empowerment and realize the vast and equal essence spontaneously as every Buddha's body, speech, mind, and sameness wisdom. Thus I abide in Mahamudra, unfabricated primordial awareness.
I give one day I shall draw nhớ đời bài đề la ma rồi chân này rồi và sen chân che cho ma đời ba làm che đời ya sa lan của bài rồi.
By this virtue, may I and all other beings swiftly accomplish the glorious Guru, establishing all sentient beings without exception in that state.
Garchen son de zave la me ja zai je la ma ye dan je je la sur wan de zo da je shen je lo.
I supplicate to the Lord Vajradhara, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Pagmodrupa, Jigdan Sungan, at the feet of the root Guru with the threefold kindness, and to all the root and lineage Gurus, the Yidams and Dharma protectors, please grant blessings upon my mind.
Dorjee huan le dorjee san bai je wa le zhuang wei ta de wai jian bei dorjee zhe zhe wei a le dorjee nie mai je wa le zhuang wei xie rai dong bai nie jie ran xian zhe wei jie dan mo de ga de yuan zui jie ba le lai ye zui nie ma da yuan de Dawa za wei jie.
Ahung transforms into Vajrasattva, who melts and arises as the Vajra, whose nature is the method of great bliss. And Ah transforms into Vajratopa, who dissolves and arises as the bell, whose nature is the wisdom of emptiness. The Sanskrit vowels on my right palm transform into a sun, and the consonants on my left palm into a moon.
Om sarva da da ga da se da ba za sa ma ya ade da e ga sa da da ra ya me he 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 ho ho be so wa ba zang gen de wo ba za da ma ra na da ra na da sam da ra na da za wa ba da che da pa za le ne pa ya pa re ma da na da zo ba wa ba za do zhen da ya zhen do ya ne hong hong ho ran ye ge jie ge zhong dian de lian jie jie bei ge sa wai jue.
In an instant, I appear in the form of the co-emergent transcendent conqueror.
Wan ge so ba wa shu do wa do me nga le lo me do je je den da a le ga ba la yan shen ja je wa nan de Bra ma me je le de zang a da na go da ge le xiang a na hon ruan an zhen guan jian zhen ba jian du ba wei ye xin de zhe jiang zu jian bo jiu wang a wo ken da roi ho be wo so ba wa xue da sarva dharma so ba wa xue do wa do me an le lo me do je je den da a le ga ba la yuan yin jia je wen nan de be ra ma me xue le de zeng a da na gu da ge le xiang a na wen ruan an zhen guan jian zhen bai jiang du bai wei ye xie ye de de zi jiang zu jian bo jiu wang ai wang.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from A, arises a vast and wide Kapala. Inside it, from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the 5 meats, marked with Hung, Brum, Ang, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become an ocean, vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om Ahom.
Om ga 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 ye sarva ya ya ra ya sa be da be ya za ma da ba ma ra ga ne da ya ma ba len zhe an de sa ma ya ra jian de sa wa ze de men ba ya zhen de ya de ban ya de zhan bun za da bu wa da zhen zha da ma de ga ma da ma ma da ya ze se gan be xue da ye sa ya jia ba wen de ho be so wa wan ga ye sa wa ya jia ra jia sa be xia za ma da a ba ma ra ga ne da ya ma ba len ga ne da sa ma ya ra jian de sa wa se de men ba ya ze ya de ba ya de ran bun za da bu wa da zhen zha da ma de ga ma da ma sa wa ga da ya se gan bu xue da ye sa ya ja ba wen de ho be so wa ga ye sa wa ya ja ra ja sa be da be ya za ma da ba ma ra ga ne da ya Lama Balen Garchen Samaya Rinchen Sarva Sede Member Yazen Yade Bam Yade Ram Bunzada Bua Rada Made Karmada Mama Sarva Gardaya Sesa Gambashadaya Saya Jabavenda Ho Pezwa Om Jo Jo Yin Jo La Da Lu No Jia Sen Bon Jong Bo Dang Xia Ye Dan Ye Jie Dai Jie Xian Gan Zhuo Ma Me Zuo Jie Jian Den Bia Du Ma De Yin Nan Jie Da Jia La Jian Jie Zhi Bia Zhun Zi Jie An Gar Jie Nian Zi Ye Wai Dang Zhi Li Nan Xin Zhi Ban Zu
Om, guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of nagas, harm-bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh-eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory-crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this torma offering. Help us yogins attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Sarva Dharma Sabhava Shidava Dombe Ngale Ale Dobe Nanje Nanda Oye Shavale Shave Jobe Sanje Me Jaba Ngova Saba Mebe De la namba rang jele jeba jindo yor.
From the state of emptiness arises from from which arise skull cups, each containing a home. The syllables melt and turn into inconceivable offering clouds, undefiled nectar in essence, and a variety of distinct features and appearance.
我们在二杠阿我，我们在印在玛那爱我，我们在主家那爱我，我们在北方爱我，我们在东方爱我。 我们在对方爱我，我们在阿罗干爱我，我们在根的爱我，我们在内外的爱我，我们在下的。 三界滚大根的来大的大内家孙界，南界三岸看着马眼过了三界大女界，把我大内把苗做跟了大的家孙界，三界滚界顿界是大内黑热嘎界界。 三界当界黑热个公班就难过吧， Jiao Son Jiao Ju Da Gen Du Lai Da De Da Ne Jia Sun Jie Nan Jiao Zang An Kan Zhuo Ma Gu Lo Sun Jie Da Ni Jie Ba Wu Da Ne Ba Miu Zu Gu La Da De Jia Sun Jie Sim Jie Gun Jie Dun Jie Xiao Da Ne He Ru Ga Jie Jie Sim Jie Dam Jie He Ru Ge Gong Ban Jiao Gu Ba Jie Wu.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiments of the three wheels, and in the male and female spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all sentient beings, I will become Heruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Heruka. Shri is non-dual primordial wisdom. He is emptiness of causes and so forth. Ru is free from coming together, and Ka is nowhere abiding. I am glorious Heruka, the cause of benefit and happiness for all sentient beings.
Danye Barje Dom Barzarve Ponga Jarwa Renga Dang Kanga Yunga Jimje Zona Janju Zan Barzarwa Ye Tozo Hong Le Hong Yang Na Na Jang Barzer Jer Ba Chorje Ba Yong Se Le Me She Dorjee Rawa Dang Sa Jie Zha Wa Ger Dang La Zhe Ye Xie Me Ya Ger Gan Jie Cang Zui Ge Jie Yom Ne Zha Wei Sa De Ran Jie Jian Bo Jiu.
I appear as great glorious Cakrasamvara. My 5 aggregates are the 5 Buddha families. My 5 elements are the 5 mothers, and my sense sources are the bodhisattvas. From the life force syllable Hung at my heart emerge 4 Sumbani mantras, black, green, red, and yellow. They emanate into the 4 directions and transform into an indestructible Vajra fence ground web tent canopy and a dome of wisdom flames, becoming a vast protection sphere. Solid, secure, and utterly terrifying, it is impregnable to obstructors, even to Brahma.
Oi oi me de ne be za ba wa ba za ben doi wo ba za tra ga ra wo ba wo ba za ben za ra wo ba wo ba za me da na wo kai wo ba za xia ran za la zhan 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 ba zan zo la an er lang ga ho ran ye ra ga za ve do ga hong le wo zhen zhe Lama dan go lo don be la zun den jie nan guer jie zhang.
The light radiating from the Hung at the heart of myself, appearing as Heruka, invites the Guru and the gathering of Cakrasamvara deities into the space before me.
Mazar Zaman Namo Guru Be Nama Jira Cakrasamvara Mandala Be One Shira Heroga Saparavar Argamba de Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Paden Pade Zazova One Shira Heroga Varupu Pamba de Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Du Pamba de Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Aloge Pade Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Vande Pade Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Nevede Pade Zazova One Shira Heroga Saparavar Shabda Pade Zazova One Bezaverne One Be One Bezavanshia One Be One Bezamadanga One Be One Bezamranze One Be One Bezahaze One Be One Bezalaze One Be One bezar gerde one be one bezar nerde one be one bezar bebe one be one bezar debe one be one bezar deba one be one bezar gende one be One Drupon Beza one be one Rasan Beza one be one Sabarayam Beza one be one Dharma Dadan Beza one be one Benza Amrda Benza Mung Samundha Savaran Samaya One Sarvata Gada Anurangana Bezars Amagovan Gunjo Sanlada Janjay Deba Mega Sosarja Ruve Gela Jiyara Sanje Janjo Yejesan Sanje Juda Zonjo Lai Janju Bardu Jazunje Ranshin Dune Rajosha Janju Sene Jibarje Janju Joga Sene Jijene Simje Damje Dagen Chundanye Janju Jinjo Yeon Jibarje Dola Beza Sanje Rubaishun Go back 33 Gonjo Sanla Da Janje Dekba Mege Sosarja Ruve Kela Jiyara Sanje Janjo Yeje Son Sanje Juda Zonjo Lai Janjo Varda Jazunje Ranshin Dune Rajosha Janjo Sene Jibarje Janjo Joga Sene Jijene Senje Damje Dagen Chundanye Janjo Jinjo Yewan Jibarje Rola Benzer Sanje Rubaishun.
Page 33, bottom. I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddha's awakening in mind. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the supreme mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct of acting with kindness. May I attain enlightenment for all benefit of all beings. The field of accumulation dissolves into me.
Dawa la de me ro song ge ji par vu se nam ga dang lo me ju sa re ra den do na zo be ma ja ran vu zhuan le ren jie na zo le re yar me gan jie wu mar wa si ni gun zo ji ra be ma dur jie me ro de zhe jie Deva na zo ji jie deva nie man ji de den den de da dun se se jian ge wu se yang se so so ga ma vu ra re na da ge ji jiu be dur jie hong jian ting wen zhe jian jian zhe wu dun jie lan de sa wu la den xian 大牛萨我强健大杰勇士就是把来上位，若你将点的王就叫南瓜当王当主线，二节精算切瓦这些长成多见真正位，多跟人间在这见见而不都做见见不。 在摩诺文顿的那座多节有那大学者，恰年多者用浪去见下用根本这些节，我大学也把江北等在那么8年了，大学这些都落我去多些当节家家住。 跟家个个娘的帮的多见见些是人多，家里姐姐说这种场所土把干不爱这，家用都把对在干娃要见个人能去见到，也把等着多见这个全能跟拉的不走。 用下江县也把养着的娘就着烂做节。 人在今儿莫查拉这些土干啊，就多些钱。家家啊的要用你干清别这些大讲讲，个别没得自己当的太平牛就得二别。等到用家也把那孙看着了嘛等节嘛。 最近嘛，那我家嘛是家姐姐说过别下。 现在抓住都干爱结婚不爱就多些钱，恰也这个能个人家钱用别多少多个人在，这么个正个当的些的娘给些节没做，那的人的老爷将个人介绍顿钱，咱学到的对资本的相爱岗位多本在。 拉南的瓦达等王个人真不拉别马阿马尔布，年个那做多日结婚我要接年个翁花个，我为那么黑色的呢就走说话和马尔布，早半夜什么这些那明月红红和马尔色，夜来跟拉皮ham将个人接的娃王巴马。 年个行月可多，我先可日什么个么当，我我什么事儿的事情就做红红讲个真，原来跟来陪陪的个人真真呗， Jiran Zar.
So back to page 36. My body gradually dissolves into the awareness Hung, which then remains in space in the form of the nada string. From the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena arises an intensely blazing protection sphere of Vajra ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which arise a variegated lotus and a crossed Vajra. At the center of that arises a broom, from which arises a great immeasurable palace made of various precious substances, brilliant and complete in its characteristics. Outside are spheres of lotuses and Vajras, masses of fire, and charnel grounds. Inside the palace, in the center of a multicolored lotus, is a sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of sun and moon, and the white vowels and red consonants. In an instant, the nada of my awareness enters it and transforms into a Vajra with brilliant blue Hung at its center. Emanating light from it makes offerings to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light gathers back and dissolves into the seed syllable. The moon, sun, seed syllable, and implement transform, and I arise as the transcendent conqueror Cakrasamvara, outshining the radiance of a clear sky. I have one face, 3 eyes, and bared fangs. My hair knot is adorned with jeweled dried skulls bound by garland of Vajras along my hairline. The top of my hair knot is adorned with a jewel, the front with a crossed Vajra, and the left with a crescent moon. Holding a Vajra and bell in my hands, I am embracing the consort. With my left leg bent, I stand on Bhairava's head, and my outstretched light leg presses down between Kalaratri's breasts. I will bear the 6 charnel ground ornaments, a loose tiger skin skirt, and a garland of 50 freshly severed heads around my neck, and I display the 9 moods of dance. On my lap is coral-colored Vajrayogini, with 1 face and 3 eyes. Half her hair flows down loosely, the other half is bound with the 5 dried skulls. Embracing the neck of the father, her left hand offers a skull cup filled with nectar. The right hand, in threatening mudra, fiercely brandishes a curved knife with a Vajra handle. Her left leg is outstretched, and her right leg is wrapped around the father. Blissful and endowed with the youth of a 16-year-old, her beauty is extraordinary. She is naked and delights in blood, wears a garland of 50 dried skulls, and is endowed with the 5 mudras. The father and mother are adorned with the major and minor marks and silken scarves. Like the fire at the end of time, their blissful union of method and wisdom is magnificent. In front is blue Dakini, to the left is green Lama, behind is red Kandaroha, and to the right is yellow Rupini. Each has 1 face, 3 eyes, menacing laughter, bared fangs, and hair flying loose, a crown ornament of dried skulls, and a garland of 50 dried skulls around the neck. In their right hands they each brandish aloft in space a curved knife, and in their left they hold to their hearts skulls filled with blood. A Khatvanga is tucked into the crook of their left arm. Their bodies are naked and sensuous, and they are endowed with the 5 symbols. With right leg outstretched and left leg bent, they dance majestically upon corpses. In the 4 intermediate directions upon moon discs are vases filled with the 5 nectars and topped by skull cups filled with the 5 meats. At the forehead of each deity on a moon disk is a white Om, at the throat on a lotus is a red A, and at the heart, at the center of a crossed Vajra, is a blue Hung. At the father's heart are white Om Ha, at the forehead yellow Nama He, at the crown red Swaha Hu, and at both shoulders black Boksat He, at both eyes crimson Hung Hung Ho, and at all limbs green Pet Hang. At the navel of the mother is red Om Bam, At the heart is blue Hong Yom. At the mouth white Ring Mom. At the head yellow Ring Ring. And at the crown green Hong Hong. And at all limbs gray Pe Pe.
Pan Pan Zha Dai Nian Ge Hong Wu Jie Zhu Jie Ba Wen Nan Jie Ma Zui Dan Wan Ge Lar Jian Dun De Jian Zhan De.
Pem Pem, the light radiating from the Hong at my heart invites the Viras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me.
Wen wen be wen be za wan jie wen be wen be za ma dan ge wen be za ma ran ze wen be za ha ze wen be za la ze wen be zan ger de wan be zan ner de wan be za be wan be za de be wan be za de ba wan be zan gan de wan be wan re ban be za wan be wan ra san be za wan be wan sa par yin be za wan be wan dar ma dar dun be za wan be za wan ba wo ye jie ba da tam ze ba ye me jo.
Sa Hong Bam Ho, the wisdom and commitment beings become indivisible.
Yoga Jeda Sarva Dharma Yoga Jeda Wa Sarva Dada Engada Abe Genza De Mo Jia Bia Zor Da Wan Le De Ze Ye Gang We Ben Ba Xia De Da Ne Ne Jie dar dan ba zam jie ne de xie xie gen zhi zer da la ye jie ne da wa ye de xie da ge zhi jie wo.
Om Sarva Data Gata Abhi Kinsa Tu Mam. Having been supplicated, the empowerment deities hold aloft vases filled with nectar and proclaim, just as the Buddhas were bathed upon birth, we will bathe you with the pure water of the gods.
Om Sarva Data Gata Abhi Xie Gata Samaya Shiraya Hong Xie Song Wang Ge Ge Gan Zhi Ma Da Dawa Jin Ba Ran Xie Jiu Jie Ne Wang La Ran Den Jiu Lai Jin Jia Le Zuo La Me Jiu Yin La Nan Nan Dan Gan Zhuo Ma Xie Ren Zhong Wei Jiu Jiu.
Saying this, they bestow the empowerment with the nectar, which fills my body and purifies all defilements, transforming me into the supreme nature of great bliss. The empowerment deities then dissolve into me. From the overflowing nectar arises a crown ornament of Akshobhya on the principal Lord, Vairochana on the mother, and Ratnasambhava on the 4 Dakinis.
Zamana Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Trojana Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Baden Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Buban Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Dubam Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Alogan Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Ginde Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Nevede Bade Zazova, Gaza Paravar, Shabda Bade Zazova. Bezavena one be one bezawan she one be one bezamadanga one be one bezamranze one be one bezahaze one be one bezalaze one be one bezanger the one be one bezaner the one be one bezabube one be one bezadube one be one bezadube one bezangande one be one Drupon Beza one be one Razan Beza one be one Zabarashin Beza one be one Dharma Datan Beza one be Drenjin Zawa Danjib Parajib Pardon Lama Damba Namje Yarda Om
I offer to the mouths of the kind root guru and all the glorious holy lineage gurus. Om Aho.
Joy Gana Zala Zavara Om Aiwa Om Bazan Bera Zanaya Om Aiwa Om Dragunaya Om Aiwa Om Lamia Om Aiwa Om Kindraroya Om Aiwa Benaya Aiwa Om Sarva Dharma Palaya Om Sarva Dada Gada Anurangan Bazar Sobhava Emago John De Bava Wang Bola Jan Zai Garbajin Den De Medava Rabbi Zoji Juven Jing Ba De Che Se To Shin Che So Rong Wei Ya Cha Ne Wa Se Don Zhang Bar Ba Boi Zha Da Xiang Xiang Don Da 大给巴比那三江湾子的外面江东做个兰的。
Oh, okay. Back to 52. Homage to the conqueror, the courageous Lord. I bow to you, who blaze like the fire at the end of a great kalpa, whose locks are bound up at the crown, whose face is terrifying, fiercely bearing fangs, whose hands, gleaming with 1,000 lights, raise a battle axe and a lasso, and hold a spear and a katvanga. You who wear a tiger skin robe, and whose smoky color resembles great darkness.
john den de ma dur je ba mo la ne chang za lo ba man je de sun yuan jian jie me de rei be wan shui jie jong bo dam jian jin ze gen de be ma dur jie jie mo ni dur jie de ma mi ban xian jie me de wan ze you wei jian 都将根本在满积色容为诸母这些母，这些就是绕顿间把世界把日来家嘛，那不来家嘛，母不人在这人大母不人在把母，都是把母南京节目的别忘去马兰的，姐姐王当狗别来家当。 绿色生觉真把你下南，嘎当就嘎家这连接嘎，你不能今儿马下拉下子儿，大把老做的学习把学，本把学当对子岗位努，3岁就别说见那把学，他些也没得拉下子了。
Bottom of page 53. Homage to the transcendent conquerors Vajra Varahi, to the superior mother of the three worlds, invincible awareness consort, who destroys all fear of evil spirits with your great Vajra nature, to you with controlling eyes who remain like a Vajra seat unconquered by others, who neutralize even poison, wrathful, fierce lady bearing your fangs, terrifier, annihilator who severs completely, who conquers all adversaries, all victorious one conquering those who make us dull, rigid, and confused, to Vajra Varahi, great yogini, powerful lady who fulfills all desires, I bow. Homage to the 4 heart yoginis who represent the 4 activities of pacifying, enriching, overpowering, and suppressing, the 4 placements of mindfulness of body, feeling, mind, and phenomena, and the 4 levels of joy, joy, supreme joy, beyond joy, and co-emergent joy. Homage to inseparable method and wisdom, the 4 Tathagatas, such as unchanging one, abiding in the intermediate directions in the form of offerings, the 4 vases with skull cups filled with nectar.
Dewa amar denyale ye me van kolosan sozre ne be ye gena se ja han le gar ja ba ye ge la zu de do bo.
Inside my body, appearing as Haruka, are the 3 channels and 4 chakras. At my crown is a white hung, at my throat a white om, at my heart a blue hung, and at my navel a red ah. From the ah, wisdom fire blazes forth, burning away the syllables of the 3 chakras. From hung, the white drops descend, and restoring the 3 syllables, blissful warmth blazes forth. Did we read this one? From the hung at my heart? Yeah, a mantra garland. No. Oh, okay.
hong le nga dong bai dor je la ne yan je ne ben mara jo de va mara jo yan ya ne do ra ne je jar jo za wa la de be de dar je me je go.
From the hung at my heart, a mantra garland emerges. It descends through the pathway of the Vajra, enters the lotus of the mother, and rises through her central channel. It emerges from her mouth, enters again into my mouth, and dissolves into the seed syllable at my heart. In this way, it circles continuously.
Om Sha Hong Be Om Be Zambero Zana Ye Hong Pe Om Be Zambero Zana Zambe Rosana Hong Be Sawan Budan Dragene and Beza Varnani Hong Pei Sawan Budan Dragene and Beza Varnani Hong Be So Toge Hong Dang Aje Gurba Vanale La Jendo Vedunjen Laria Hong La Tembarjur.
The mantra revolving around the Hung at the heart of each dakini radiates light. From these rays of light, deities emerge who then act for the benefit of beings. The light then gathers back and dissolves into the Hung.
Dragene Hong Pei Dragene Hong Pei. Dragene Hong Be Lame Hong Pei Lame Hong Pei. Lame Hong Be Kindaro He Hong Pei Kindaro He Hong. Kindaro He Hong Be Ripene Hong Pei Ripene Hong Pei. Ripene Hong Be Rang Ge Do Ge Hong Wei Jie Song Ge De Zhe Dan Jie De Ye Ye La Den De Nie Jia Kan Zhe Xie Dan De Yan La Ye Ye Ya Jia Tu Ge Ho Hong Nie Xia Jie Ku Ban Gu Da Ji Na De Bar De De Na Dang Me Me Wo Zar Ngang Nyang yang an de la da
The light radiating from the Hong at my heart gathers the protection sphere and charnel grounds into the immeasurable palace, which dissolves into the four Dakinis, who dissolve into the mother, who dissolves into the father, who then dissolves into the Hong at my heart, which dissolves from the hook at its foot upwards into its body, the body into the head into the crescent moon, and finally that gathers into the nada string. The nada too dissolves and becomes imperceptible, settle within luminous clarity, even and vast.
Lor yo je le nya dan je ran ye par je her ka kar je jan ye je be ge je do je ma da zar.
Once again, like a fish leaping from water, I arise as the great glorious Heruka, with one face and two arms, whose magnificent form appears clearly but is empty like a mirage.
Okay, tea break for 30 minutes.
Benza Om
offering to the Dharma protectors. Zan je je dan zo je ja nam la jan jo var de dan ja zan je da ge jen zo je ba zo nan je ro la ben je san je de ba jo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Dong e me be de wa da min ra wa jor je do ren ja da nye da ra da nyo la ne var jor je.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Shang a de zeng er jie ba hum zhang shi a da dang ma lang bam bam dam jian zi hong xie na wo long ge be la ye me bar zi xie xian guo wen ye jiang be we zi lui jie da ma me jie gen ga jue da den hong a 自了问这对这个这些也算大玩节，我些对子等把也些对子讲座就。
Back to page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable of my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hung, Tam, Hrim, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hung emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hung, Ah, and Om are stacked, one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather the nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Lama Nô la cho chọn xia da dang, gui re lin chang zhuo zhui jie, jian zhang jian dang dun dun dun.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Shada Badi Zazu
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Lama Dan, Drupon Rinchen Dorjee, Walo Minga Dan Badan, Zarnyen Jebe Lama Nan, Yeye Roji Garan Gaya, Zozo Zhezhan Joda Bar, Sorvan De Zodo Jizong, Om Awan Yedan Jia Nam Jia, Nam Jia La Me Jia De Be, De Jia De Zhang Jia Xie Dan, Marna Maya Jama Dan, Den Ya La Zo Jar Ve La, Ki Zhu Ran Jia Zar Nian Ge, Ya Dan Xian Ge Jian Zui Zo, Ye Ye Ro Xie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Men De Den, Nge Zhe Na Ni Zar De So, Wang Wa Wen, Dan Jie Jiang Zuan De De Jian, Bang Guo Jia Xie Jia Ron Zhen, Jia Zhu Ge Xian Bai Ma Nei, Da Ye La Song Gun Pe Zu, Den Song Qu Jie Zhu Ma Dang, Ma Na Jian Zhe Ha Ra Nei, Shen Jiu Sen Dong Ra He La, Bei Er Nui Jie Zi Ma Zu, Jue Jiang Gu Jie Do Ma Nan, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Bar Jie Nei Dong Zhao Ge Zheng, Du Jie Lo Fen Gu Se Sen, Jie Da Den Ba Song Xian Bai, Da Ge San Dun Zhe Fan Zu, Wang A Wei Na Man Du Sen Zang Ba, Nu Jie Nor Da Peng, Lang An Zang Mar Dan, Re Jie La Jin Ya Yun Jie, Qu Jie Dur Man Du Yun Jie, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Jie De Long Ju Bei Wan Zu, Wang A Wei La Le Za Ge Jiao Jian Dang, Jiao Jiang Jiu So Zang Ri Jie, Bang Gu Den Jie Zang E, Qu Jian Dun Bei Du Man De, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Bar Jie So Lan De Jin Zhe, Wang A Wei Nam Za Bar Sheng Jiu Jie Ye, Ye Da Niu Mar Ne Nan Da, Jie Bar Ye Ne De Da Ge, Da Wen Gu Jie Du Man De, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Da Den Qu Yan Zhe Ban Zi, Wang A Wen Ge Da Long Zhen Jiong Bei Zu, Lin Jia Pe Lu Xiang Kun Da, Ga Yin Qu Xie Du Man De, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Nu San Xie Ne Ben Zhen, Lin Jia San Xie Pe Lu Gu, Xiang Gu Da Jian Gu Wen Zu, Wang A Wen Zhou Zhou Sen Jian Da Ye Zu, Qu Xie Du Ma Jia Qian De, Ye Ye Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye, Ra Ran Dong Er Zu Xie Ne, Pan De Xiang Shen Din Jiu Xie.
consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra guardian, great black one, and Haruka, glorious great Bhairava. By nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardians, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord, with the name the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Heruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the supreme authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichokidroma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Tseringma, Mio Lob Sangma, Tekar Drong Sangma, Tingi Shao Sangma, and Chupin Drin Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of rightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins in our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Jarve Kasun Dorjee Napoje, Yenre Jarve Yensun Le Jengo, Jaro Don Son Sen Don Ganzhou Jin, Ganzhou Zhou Dan Yin Zi Ger Jengo, Garche Ben Jie Ma Ne Dai Sheng Dan, Zhe Jie Yang Ge Po Nya Chen Dan Jie, Par Jian Gong Po Den Jie Zang A Dan, Na Po Dong Dan Xia San Ben Jie Zi, Ma Mo Xie Wa Gan Xin No Jian Zhe, Po Nya Le Xie Sa Xin Sam Len De, A Jie Jie Zhe Le Xie Zheng Ge Jie, Zha Xie Zhe Ren Mo Na Jiang Zhe Dan, A Ra Men Sen Jia Xie Nam Zhe Zhe, Zam La Ren A Rei Xie Nor Jue Ma, Xian Jiao Sen Yong Sa Du Ra E Lai, Biar Jie Gong A Nu Jie Yang Le, Tam Jie Dong Le Zangmo Ge Ni Xue, Jie Dian Gong Bei Dian Ba Jiu Nan La, Xie Dian Da Lu Ya Jie Jian Zhe Dam, Dan Di Ge Sun Du Yang Zhe Le Den, Sa Wa La Du Song Ge Dan Bei Zhe, Ni Jian Du Yong A Dan Ren Jian, Zha Ye Zhe Da Zha Bei Ni Ju Dan, Ren Ma Jie Zhou Me Ra Du Me Zo, Ren Me Da Sa Ren Jie Gong Zi Song, Go Ge Zang Wa Sang Ge Jiu Ba De, Zi Ge Jian Bei Yi Xin, Tam Jin Jian Zhi Zuo Lan Bu, Zuo Lan Jiu Dan Ba Lan Ni Jie Xian, To Dan Gang Go Dan Zui Niang Jia Xiang, Gang Zhu Su Jie Jie Bei Yer Dun Jian, Re Fe Da Xiang Zhe Liang Wen Dan Zui, Ga Dan Den Sang Gu Dan Gan Sa Jie, Bar Dan Nian Bei Zha Bei Sa Sun Jie, Da Wei Zha Su Ne Wei Ge Bang Da, Bar Xie Jie Da Xie Ge Bu Dan Da, Jie San De Na Ju Yan Zhe Ban, Ji Dian Song Gui Ji Jie Ren Jian Jie, Xie Zhe Dan Bei Sa Jie Xia Ban Zui, Xiong Ge Den Se Ge Jia Lun Jiu Nan, Dan Jie Song Man Yi De Zi Wei, Nan Zhi Jiu Wen Zhe Liang Zhe Ban Zui, San Jie Den Sang Gen Jiu Wen Ban De, Lian De De Jia Nan Jie Zi Bar Bei, Nian Bei Da Xie Zha Bei Dong Bei Lai, Gu Da Lun Ju Jie Ba Ni Den Zi, Ge Me Lan Zu Den Bei Le De Jie, Me La Yang Zi De Mo Jie Wan, Da De Nian Bei Dan De Xian, Zhe Xiang E Ban Na Dan Mian Zhe Xian, Se Gen Jiu Bei Rong Zi Zhen Ba Dan, Le La Ren Jia De Wa Gong Nen Zi, Ye La Nam Bar Ru Bei Den Zhen Jie, Zhang Me De Wei Na Yang Gong Ban Zi, Jiu Zi Jiu 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 Zhen Jiu Dian Nan, De Zan Ma Xie Zi Dong Jie Ban Zi, Ye La Zhe Xie Long Jian Bei San Zu, Jie Zi Lam Zhang Jiu Le Zhong De Zi, Ye Bei Zha Jia Xiong Gen Zi Wa Jie, Dong Na San Du Yi Xin Zhe Ba Dan, Da Dan Da Yi Sen Jie Dan Jie Jie, La Me Zu Bei San Jiu Zhe Ba Lai, Bar Jian Bar Jie Ma Le Xie Wa Dan, Dun Jie Ma Le Len Jian Zhe Ban Zui, Jie Gan Xie Ye La Zhen Ba Sam Jie Jiang, De Wen Ge Zhe Zu Ren Zi Ba Ye, Song Ma Yi Xin Nor Wei Jie Nam Jie, Da Ge Sam Du Ma Zhe Ma Okay, Cakrasamvara text page number 72. So practice. Wen Gen Zha Ro Ye Ho Bei Wen So Ba Ye Wai Xie Dai, Sarva Dharma Ye So Ba Wai Xie Dai Wai, Dong Ben A Li Ra Yan Gan Sun Jie, Zui Jia Ma Dai Nie Jia Se Dai Zhi, Loi Me Du Jie Den De Ga Ba Lar, Zu Zi Xiang Ai De Zi Nge Ngo Ver, Loi Me Be Ban Du Yong Ye Ran Xie, Om Ahon De Karma Denga Yin Dan De San Me De Zi Jam Zur Jur.
From the state of emptiness arise Ram, Yam, and Kam. They burn, scatter, and wash away the defilements, faults, and defects of the feast offerings. Above, wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls is a kapala containing the feast substances, which are the 5 meats and 5 nectars in essence. As the wind stirs and the fire blazes, the substances become the nature of the 5 sense pleasures. Above the skull, white, red, and blue, Om Ah Hung, appear and transform the substances into an ocean of radiant and immaculate nectar.
Om Ah Wong Ah Wo Re Om Ah Wong Ah Wo Re Om Ah Wong Ah Wo Re. Zai Jue Lama Ye Dan Ko Loi Dan Ba Wen Gan Rui Dan Jian Jian Zui Lan Du Yuen Nga De Zui Jian Chu Ban Bu Nan Jue Nian Jai Gong Lan Gui Zhu Zu.
To the root and lineage gurus, the Yidam, Cakrasamvara, Viras, Dakinis, and the ocean of oath-bound ones, we present this feast offering endowed with the 5 desirable qualities. Please mend breaches of us yogis and grant accomplishments.
Sabare Varen Gana Zaja Bunza Kaye. Mai Jie Zhi Zai De Wai Jian Bu Yin Ran Yuan Xian De Gong Suan Chu Jian Zhi Si Xian Bon Sui Gan Li Zhi Bei Zi Du Yuan Gai De Jie Xie Qian Nan San Di Xian Ye Sui Sui Jian Chu Ban Di Du San San Jie Jia Dui Du Jian Jian Yar Se De Le Na Rui Zhi Jian Jie Bian Zhui Gen Jie Nan Jie Tu Dan Gan Gan Jie Zhen Jue Mar Mi Da Bu Jie De Xie Ba Zhi De Wai Re Na Xie Ca Wai Jie Bia Bar De Lama Dan Ga Jie Lama Nan Jie Tu Dan Gan De Xie Gun De Den Chua He Rui Gan Du Jie Bai Mo Ri Xian Zha Ge Ma Gu Lui San Dan Gu Zan Lai Mo Jie Ye Dan Jue De Xie Ye Tu Dan Gan Tian So Ma Hai Ga Lai Gu Dan Jie 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 Zhu Ma Zi Ren Jie Ai Dan Jie Jie Su Mai Nan Jie Tu Dan Gan Cho Dai Du Mo Nge Zhe Zi Du Sur Da Dan Sin Jie Ma Ri Niu Mo Bi Xie Dan Xie Mi Zhi Sun Ye Zu Dan Jie Bar Du Ma Sun Jie La Xia Nan Ba Mi Liang Liang Ge Wan Tu Lui Xia De Dar Du Dai Gan Xin Xia Ben De Ren Ye Zhe De Lan Ju Zi Mo Xin Geng A Yun Zui Zi Mi Jia Sen Ji Zhe Nai Min Jian Zhu Wei Ju Ju Ji
back to page 75. Hung, from the all-encompassing, universal field, the unfabricated, unelaborated expense of great bliss, emanate Samantabhadra offering clouds. These substances, composed of the most perfect elements of samsara and nirvana, bring forth the joy and bliss of the desirables. By offering this feast of outer, inner, secret, suchness, and so forth, fulfill the sacred bond with Vajradhara, the Lord who pervades the Buddhas of the 3 times, with his sons, Tilopa, Naropa, the 8 Mahasiddhas, the great accomplished monks and scholars. Fulfill the sacred bond with the supreme Siddhas of Tibet, the land of snow, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Bliskon, Pagmodrupa, the Lord of sages, Ratnashri, glorious root and lineage gurus, and all the Kagyu gurus. Fulfill the sacred bond with Heruka Cakrasamvara, the embodiment of all Sugatas, Vajravarahi, and the 4 classes of Dakinis, the deities of the 3 wheels, the 8 gatekeeping goddesses, and the yidams of the 4 classes of Tantra. Fulfill the sacred bond with the protector of the teachings, Mahakala and his retinue, Achi Choki Droma, the 5 Suring sisters, and Dharma protectors. Please bestow common and supreme accomplishment. I and all sentient beings openly confess the accumulated faults of the 3 obscurations, and especially the careless breaches of the disciplines of the 3 vows, committed knowingly and unknowingly with ignorant and afflicted minds. By the power of thus fulfilling sacred bonds and offering confession, may I attain the warmth of the 2 stages, and may I reach the summit of the excellent path. May the perfection of the 5 kayas and immeasurable bodhicitta become the cause of ripening and liberating beings.
Page 93,
93.
only Tibetan. A la 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 oi je bai nan je de wen jo nan je ma zo jo ban zo a ra le oi ran je gong bu je jun zo kan do zha ve de wa zo je ve de wa zo wan zo ye ve gar je gan ze ba da la de je de wa zo tar ben zin ye de ba jo a la 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 wo de wa ban be do men jo de me dong er je me do de je je wen na ne cha ben go bo jo ma jo de wa je ya do wan zo be ma je be ro ne je po wa da we zhen bo zo de wan bon zo yan da den ne me ga we zhen da ne do da da zo yan da do bu zhen zo ban zhe jie jie.
NGK my lord.
Om beza za do za ma ya ma ne ba la ya ma za do de no ba de ra me ba wa Sudakayo Membawa, Subujayo Membawa, Anurado Membawa, Sarva Siddhi Mambraya, Sarva Karma Siddhame, Siddha Jaya Guru Hong, Huye Bangavan, Sarva Tadanga Baza Mame Menza, Baza Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu A. Om Aga Rama Gansarva Dharma Na De Na De Om Bezo Om Sarva Kaka Kaya Kaya Zi Zhang Ba Lin Da Bak Cha Be So. Page 64. 64. Sarva Dharma Soba Vajido Dom Bengale Lome Doje Tenda Ale Kabala Yon Jaje Venanda Berama Mejele Dezengada Nagoda Gule Jangana Hon An Zhen Gan Jian Zhen Ba Jiang Do Bai Wei Ye Jie Jie De Zi Jiang Zuo Jian Bo Yu.
From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises a vast and wide Kapala. Inside that, from Be, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Chu, arise the 5 nectars, and from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hung, Brum, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar.
Rang hong sar de wo je wo me ne ne jom de de wan jo ba wo nam je ma je ba me no je ran de je nam ge yo ba je ko lo nga ya la zo ja do je gar bo ne de zang sar jo yan da sam je ye ger bo wel so wa jo.
Pem, the light radiating from the Hung at my heart, invites the conqueror Cakrasamvara from the pure land of Akanishta, together with myriad Viras and Yoginis, to come here to the space before me. On the tongues of the assembly of the deities of the 5 wheels are white vajras the size of a barley grain. The torma is offered to the deities by moving it in a circle, to the left for those in the cardinal directions, and to the right for those in the intermediate directions.
Bazar Dragon Samaya Sadan Jaya One Best Arale One Zawan Bainvo Bazar Dragon Samaya Sadan Jaya One Jaya Gasa Paravar Argan Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Baden Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Bebe Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Devan Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Aloke Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Gandhi Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Nivede Bade Zasova One Jaya Gasa Paravar Shabda Bade Zasova. Bảo chế nam đa đô chế văn sư tăng chế cha cha ba chế nam chế đô chế ba mô đề lan đô.
I bow to glorious Heruka, great hero, utterly pure Vajra Lord, and to Vajra Varahi, passionate one for those with great passion.
Zê đàn chế vã nham bà cha ba chôn chế gân đô đô ban châm chôn nê ngư bò tham chế ca đà nham bê đà nhê zê bà đên gom bò đô chế chê yê chế chế lên bà chế bê đô chế chế đà lan zô chế Lama nam chế xin đê chế zên zê đô zô.
Equally victorious over attachment to existence and peace, you have conquered all conceptual thoughts. You see the even space-like nature of all phenomena. Protector, may the nectar of your heart infused with your compassion drench me. Goddesses, please care for me with your great love.
Om ga kai 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 sawa ya ja ra ja sa be da be ja sa ma da ba ma ra ga ne da ya Yaman Balin Harnindo Samaya Rajendo Sarva Sede Membra Yazayab Yade Bam Yade Ram Bunza Dai Buvada Zendrada Made Karma Dai Mama Sarva Kardaya Sezagan Bujade Sa ya ja ba wen de huang ho pe zo wo om cho jo yin jo lo da le no jia sen bo jong bo da jia za ye da ni jia da jie zhen gan zhou ma me zo jie jian de biao dou ma de xian de nan jie da jia la 将这这别种子见个见人在学瓦当，这来难学这帮子。
Guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of Nagas, harm bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this torma offering. Help us, yogins, attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Cakrasamvara Mandala Heroga Deno Ba De Chandro Membava Sudakayo Membava Anurado Membava Sovechayo Membava Sarva Sede Membrayas Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Shaya Guravong Ha 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 Hoi Banga Ven Beza Heroga Mamemens Heroga Gobava Mahasamaya Sado Avoin Boi Voin Beza Heroga Samaya Manu Balaya Heroga Denoba Tijan Jojo Membava Sudakayo Membava Anurado Membava Sovechayo Membava Sarva Sede Membrayas Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Shaya Guravong Ha 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 Hoi Banga Baza Heroga Mamemes Heroga Gobava Mahasamaya Sado Avon Be Von Beza Heroga Samaya Manubalaya Heroga Denova Tijan Jojo Membava Sudakayo Membava Sovechayo Membava Sovechayo Membava Sarva Sede Membrayas Sarva Karma Suzame Zidan Shaya Guravong Ha 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 Hoi Banga Ven Baza Heroga Mamemenza Heroga Gobava Mahasamaya Sado Avon Be. Page number 80.
80?
80.
80.
80.
Vajramu, the mundane beings return to their own abode, the wisdom beings dissolve into myself.
Danye Jonden de Sarve Nyengar Hai Garbon Govar Nama he serbo jezo de so he marbo Chaba nizo mori he nabo me nizo hong hoi mars ye la dam je la be hoi jang gu nam jian zeng bar ju.
I appear as the transcendent conqueror. At my heart are white Om Ha. At my head yellow Namahi. At my crown red Svaha Ho. At both shoulders black Baosat He. At both eyes crimson Hung Hung Ho. And at the limbs green Peit Hong.
Wan sumbane ho wan be wan garna ho wan be wan garna baya ho wan be na ya ho banga ven beza ho be de son ju me gar lam jo re ja don kur je la pon zo bar ya san yang a wen de jo de nge zhe do be zha xie zo je yan do jie zi mo kan zhe zo de jian ge lo wa mo zha ge ye 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 jiang jiang zi zo nan jie
Supreme Deity, illusory dance of union endowed with 7 aspects, Lord who pervades the 100 Buddha families and your retinue, through the force of your inconceivable, perfect, abundant qualities, please bestow the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishments. Dharma Dhatu, Vajra Queen, foremost Dakini and 4 Dakinis, powerful goddesses who rule the wheel of great bliss, and ocean-like assemblies of protectors who guard the 24 holy sites, please grant the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishments. By this virtue and by the power of whatever virtue is amassed in the 3 times in samsara and nirvana, may I and all beings without exception, limitless as the sky, accomplish the victorious King of delight.
Doi jia ya ya da nyo men ze bar jia be xia zai nyo de de zor mai doi jia liu za loi de le nam jia jia nyan zhan ne jia nyan lai bi zhe zhe zai miao nye de dai ne jiang Sendren jogang zhe do bai gar de gar ba zun zhe yuan zhe bei sendren ye lai zhe wai mai zhe nan jie wei zhe nai de bei de bei zo guo loi nga ya ba wen zhe ge zo Doi dai jian zhe roi moi zha lai zo na zun ju bei zhen jian dun zi de ka ju dai bei xian du zhen dui jiang zhong dian he ru ga yu xian dun xu xian de san wan ai jian ye lan zhu zuan bei nian zi lan de zhen ye dang bai jia gen jian ye le den den bei zun ju dui jie gen juan zhe bai xu de dai ran dui jie gen zhen de jiang mai juan zhu lai zhe mian nian jie ye zo ge nie jia den ju jie den ne Dor jian zan bel sa lai nyun gui shui ge wan de ye nyur de da ko lai don be lai zun zhui jur ne ro wai jie jian ma liu ba de ye sa lai gu bai yu.
And then back to page 84. Or did we? Is it 84 or 86? 86, thank you. Exalted Supreme Deity, victorious Cakrasamvara, if I practice you with one-pointed devotion, let your compassion neither wane nor be indifferent, but swiftly reveal your delightful sublime face. Through practicing the key points of settling in a state of controlling and binding the channels, winds, and drops of my impure, illusory body, may it become free from obscurations, undefiled and clear, and may I attain supreme accomplishment in this very life. If due to a lack of fortune and diligence I am not freed in this life, then at the time of death may the assembly of Viras and Dakinis of the 5 wheels, such as skull pieces and the rest, receive me with parasols, victory banners, a symphony of music, and various offering clouds, and then lead me to the pure field of Kechara. I may behold the face of the victorious Heruka. In that field may I practice diligently with the supreme swift path of secret mantra, and thereby cleanse the 2 obscurations and all karmic traces. May I accomplish the unified state of the supreme Vajra body endowed with the 7 aspects. Although I may attain the Dharmakaya for my own sake in this way, out of immeasurable compassion for all mother beings, may I to form emanations of the teachings of the Supreme Vehicle, and thus may I swiftly establish them in the state of the Vajra holder. By this virtue may I swiftly accomplish the divine assembly of Cakrasamvara deities, and establish all beings without exception in that state.
Yellow Book, Lord Jigtin Sungong's dedication, page number 29. In English.
Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root and lineage Lamas, divine assembly of Yidams and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, heroes and heroines, Yogini and assembly of Dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please heed me. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all sentient beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, pride, and jealousy not arise within my mind. May thoughts of fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. Even at death may the torment of suffering not arise. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, and in the pervasive clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Long life prayers, page number 20 in English.
Page number 20.
Yes.
For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drikungpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the hard son of Jigden Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons.
Page 26.
Page 26. May the teachings of the great Drikungpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating, until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Yeah.